Famous.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Vonda Holland, and I am a cancer escapee. I had always been told that cancer was either malignant or it was benign. I found out differently. Not long after I found out that I was precancerous, my father was diagnosed with colon cancer, a condition that eventually killed him. I'm surrounded by cancer. My grandmother died of cervical cancer. My grandfather died of bone cancer. My father died of complications from colon cancer. I have an older daughter who just recently was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. She went through surgery, she went through chemotherapy, and unfortunately it looks like she's going to be facing the same thing again. We can fight cancer. The problem is it takes money. In order to raise that money, we have to work together. On the website globalhealing.com, it states that 1 in 3 people will die of cancer. 1 in 4 will be diagnosed with cancer. There are ways that we can find it and treat it. But again, it takes money. Dr. Gordon Klatt from the University of Tacoma, Washington, set out to raise money. He decided that he was tired of just writing about his patients who had cancer. He wanted to help them. Dr. Klatt ran and walked around a track for 24 hours. Some of his friends joined him for $30 a lap. And at the end of the night, he had walked 81 miles, and he had raised over $27,000. That's a lot of money. Relay for Life started in Tacoma, Washington with Dr. Klatt, and now it is carried on in over 20 countries worldwide. I had the privilege of being able to participate in a Relay for Life in the year that my daughter was a senior at Vol State. I walked the survivor's lap with my father. My father walked the lap with tears in his eyes because he didn't think people cared. He found out differently. That night he was treated like a king. That's the way they treat all the cancer survivors. The rest of us are just there to cheer them on and to raise money to aid their cause. At a Relay for Life, people walk laps to raise money. They set up in teams, and each team pledges to have at least one person walking every lap for however long the relay lasts. It can be 12 hours, it can be 24 hours. The first lap is always the survivor lap. After that, people are just walking constantly. Many of them have people who give them money for every lap they walk. There are fees to set up booths. People sell things, provide refreshments, and all of it is money that goes to cancer research. Relay is quite frankly a lot of fun. When you go to a relay, you can look for a lot of different things to do. At the one I went to, there was a rock climbing wall. There were various gifts and crafts for sale. There were various food items for sale. In all, there was a lot of good camaraderie, and that was the important thing. On the website, www.ktiv.com, it says, "There's always a need to find a cure for cancer, and without the money, there's no research, and there would never be a cure. This was said by Linda Herfel on the Relay for Life Committee. Relay raises much needed funds for research, and everyone can do their part. Whether you be taking a lap, working a booth, or just spreading the word, you can help to stop cancer. You don't have to have a lot of money. It just takes a little of your time. This year, my daughter has talked her company into setting up a booth. We'll be at Relay in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. And we intend to raise as much money as we can. We've set a goal, and we hope that we'll be able to meet it. I'd like for all of you to join the team. I think you'd have a lot of fun. And so many of you being family, or like family, we can really make a difference. There's a lot to do to stop cancer. And everything that we do is a step in the right direction. The life you save could be yours or that of a loved one. So, all of you join us. Sign up for the team, and let's go have fun.